Jenny. Jenny, come here.
Oh,
That's cute.
Yeah, look at.
Nice. That's all. That's one.
Yeah, he's looking at the baby. You're looking at the baby. You're looking at the baby.
You know, Mark Gormley's been writing songs, well, back in the days when I first started writing songs. And he's been doing this since the 70s. Now, this one in particular is the first song that we ever did a music video on Mark Gormley for. He's done several, you know. But this one's called Beginnings, which kind of makes it appropriate for being the first, I guess, doesn't it?
You know, what he ought to do is come out with like a 12-minute version of this, because the music is really cool. You know, I dig this song.
love him. I love Mark Gormley.
The user.
I think he's a wonderful musician. I bought his CD, by the way, which features that song. What's up, Reggie? Ooh, I better plug in this laptop or it's gonna die. DIE. Good morning, everybody! How's everybody doing, huh? Everybody's great? Have I got some fun shit planned for you kids, huh? Gather around, kids. I hope you got your Cheetos. Your macaroni and cheese. Maybe you've got Doritos. Maybe you got Lay's. Doesn't matter what you got at the end of the day if we're gonna be honest together as friends. Oh, doesn't matter if you forgot your Cheetos. This is gonna barely be fun, you guys. It's just Animal Crossing. You've played it, you've seen it. But something interesting happened with Roscoe the other day. So, Horace. Yeah, Horace. I wish it was Horace, but it's Roscoe. That's fine. Thank you, Mason. So anyway, the other day I was walking around the island and Wendy was like, I have a present for Roscoe. Will you give it to him? Or no, she was like, man, I don't know why I didn't get it. I don't know. Sometimes I just breeze through, guys. Alright? Don't give me any shisk. So, Wendy was like, I've got a present for Roscoe, but I'm too nervous to give it to him. And she was like, what do I do? And I had the option to be like, just go give it to him. Don't be a pussy. But the other option was, I'll take it for you. So I chose that one. And so I brought it to Roscoe. And it was a great exchange. I read a post today on Reddit that was like, I'm done with Animal Crossing. Like, it's so funny how, you know, everybody... Animal Crossing really dropped at the right time, right? We've talked about this. It's not a hot take. It dropped at an incredibly fortuitous time for the game during this quarantine when people are at home and have nothing but time. And so those of us that really love Animal Crossing and love the series... and have a Nintendo Switch, we're very, very excited about it, and we got the fuck out of it, and we love it. But then all these motherfuckers who saw us who love these games having a great time decide to go and get Animal Crossing, which is wonderful. It helps Nintendo, it shows the game is popular. I love how popular the game became. And largely in part because of the quarantine, as far as sales and such go. So good on Nintendo, and that's really cool, which means that Animal Crossing will get more love, and maybe we'll get like a bunch of updates, and maybe they'll put a lot of money into it, because now they know people love it and want it. Anyway, it's all a good thing. So anyway, all these motherfuckers who were like, oh, I want to play Animal Crossing, it looks fun, everybody's having so much fun! But they didn't realize that it's not really a game. It's like essentially like a de-stressor. And although there are game elements like the collecting and the designing of the islands and, you know, all that shit, it's not really a fucking game. And so people who are gamers who like saw how fucking popular this game was decided to get it, and now they're like complaining in the subreddits that like, this game sucks! Now I'm done with it! And quite a few people were agreeing with it, which was interesting to me, but I guess it's just a testament to how it's not shocking to us the things that are kind of wrong with the game, for those of us that have been playing this game. or playing these games for a long time. And there are a few steps back as far as like certain elements of the game that used to be cool, like for instance, your villagers used to be able to visit your home. And they have like errands, like each of them, and some of them would be like collecting things too. Like one day, like someone would come up to you and be like, I'm looking for a fucking sand dollar and I need just one more to complete my set. And you would run on do little missions or whatever. And those are fun, and I do miss those, but I don't think it's an oversight to not have them at launch, especially if it seems like they're going to roll out a bunch of like updated features and such. And I'm sure they're listening to people about things that they can easily fix right now. And there's probably a lot of things they won't be able to fix, like the multiplayer, which really sucks. But it makes sense because they have all these security measures in place, because it is essentially a kid's game, and you don't want like pieces of shit ruining it for the kids. And you know, I understand wanting to protect people from the internet, and especially your kids. You know, you want them to you know, you want to introduce them to the power of the internet a little bit more gingerly than, you know, some asshole coming to your island to sell turnips and then gives you a fucking, you know, like a not safe for work fucking floor tile painting. Here you go, kid. Anyway, I get it. But it's interesting how people are like, oh, this game sucks. It's not, you know, the villagers need better AI, or they need more shit to say. And it's like, yeah, I get that. You know, I've seen the villagers repeating shit, and there was an interesting thing about how they get like frustrated with you, how your island neighbors essentially, like, if you talk to them like more than once, a lot of them will be like, whoa, okay, stalker, I guess it's the second time you're saying hi to me today. And it's like kind of out of character for Animal Crossing to continue to do that, especially since the whole thing is like basically a life simulator, and these are like your friends. And a lot of people, I was actually reading deeply into like a lot of Animal Crossing shit, and a lot of people were even talking about, because later on you'll see Rover. I got to meet Rover, and Rover is like a classic Animal Crossing character. He's like the first Animal Crossing character you ever saw when you like turned on the first ever Animal Crossing game, and he would like ask you your age or something. He'd ask you like what sex you wanted to be, whatever. He'd ask you all those personal questions that would affect your look in the game and all that stuff. And so I got to see him, and I was reading about people talking about seeing Rover, and some of them were like, man, I got a little teary-eyed because, like, you know, these were like my friends essentially when I was a kid. And I think that's really special and cool and neat and emotional and connective on a really in a really interesting way. That's maybe damaging to some, but to me I find it pretty harmless and fun and whatever. That's what these games are designed for. And so that kind of niceness and that friendship, those friendships you build with these characters, is pretty unique and interesting, and I find it very fascinating and cool. But it was interesting to see people talk about now how, like, man, at least the islanders need to like evolve, like once you become their friends, because I even learned that there's like a deep like friendship rating system between you and all of your islanders also. It's really interesting. GameCube, or the first Animal Crossing came out on the GameCube. So if you can imagine that, my friend. But anyway, yeah, so like every person in your town has like kind of like an Uber ranking for you. You know how like Uber has like a rating for you that you'll never see and only the drivers see? So all of your friends have like basically like a rating system, and there's no way to really know where you're at with them unless you've gotten to a point with them where they're asking you to change their like catchphrases and stuff. Once they ask you that, I guess you've reached the ceiling level of friendship with these characters. But the point I was trying to make is, which that's all interesting and cool, and brings a whole new element to the game for me too, because another thing is you can speed up the process or keep, and I guess you can like lose friend points too. Like if you push them, you get negative points, and if you like hit them with the net, you get negative points. These are all things that have been around for a while, but I guess I didn't really either remember them or didn't know how in depth they were, because it's even more detailed to the point where, you know how you can gift things to your residents, to your neighbors? If you give them things that like they'd actually want based on like what their houses look like and what their color scheme is and the colors they wear and prefer, then, you know, according to the gift you give them is, you know, how many points you get or whatever. It's really interesting shit. But people were talking about how, in terms of how the game is bad now that people have sunk into it for some time and put some real time into it. Some people were saying like, oh man, I mean, you should get to a friendship level with the villagers where they're not annoyed with you when you come to talk to them anymore. Cause like you'll still go up to someone like not Bubbles, but like Plucky, or someone like Plucky, cause there's all these personality types, and one of them is like sassy, you know? And Plucky will be like, whoa, didn't you just come say hi to me already? And it's kind of discouraging for people that are like, I just want to live in this fake world with my animal friends and we all love each other and shit. And that's the kind of basis of the whole thing. But the fact that they're like kind of sassy even after you're friends with them is really interesting. And to some people, they find it not great about the game. But anyway, it's interesting. It's actually quite fascinating, because really it's about the pandemic really escalating the sales and the interest of the game, and then non-gamers jumping into it. And I've actually seen, you know, people do like deep dives into like what's wrong with the game, or like why I hate this game or whatever. There's really like so many pieces, so many articles out there that are like, this is a terrible game, and then everybody says like, oh, who wants to just like, you know, fucking pay taxes and farm for, and you know, why do you want to work in a video game? You know, why do you want to do things that why do you want to work for money in a video game? And you know, whatever, it's all interesting shit. So I digress. Just all fascinating, all stuff I've been thinking about and kind of like reading about in the subreddits and shit like that. I love the game. There's certainly problems with it, and I don't think, I mean, I can see the multiplayer maybe getting a little bit better, but I doubt it would change much, simply based on how the game is for kids, and they're probably trying to protect them from all the fucking shit people have already exploited with the game. So anyway, I fucking love it. It's a great game. Moving on. So Wendy gave me a present to give to Roscoe. So I gave Roscoe the present, and this is what he said. Huh? Wendy sent me a present? What is it? Well, I guess I might as well crack it open. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. I get to find out what it is. And then he says, what in the world? It's a pajama dress. And then he goes, I never worn this style before. Wonder how it'll look on me. And I'm like, oh man, this is great. He's gonna try it on. This is gonna be great. Oh, and then it gave me the option to be like, why don't you try it on right now? Which is great. I loved it. So he goes, okay. Oh, you get to see the video, I guess. Here, check this out. Okay, I guess I saved this. This is good. Let's see, Roscoe, why don't you try it on right now? Oh no, I waited too long. Oh, okay, so then he says, well, might as well give it a go. I'll try it on. What's the worst that could happen, right? Well, how is it? He puts it on, and I'm like, you know, whatever. And he says, really? Let's me and you just pretend this thing never happened. Which I found incredible, because he's like, this gift sucks. Let's just pretend it never happened. So I'm like, how do you expect that to happen? What to not happen? So here, I think I got the video of it. Here we go, yeah. Oh yeah, so I went, I just wanted to see what would happen. And then he says, I suppose sometimes things can look different once you try them on. You know, Wendy really understands gift shopping. Most folks are terrible at it. They'll buy you some gift so lousy you'll feel like you deserve an apology. Thanks for hauling that around, Steve. You're a regular pack mule, you know? And then he gave me a sweater. Yeah, and he gave me a sweater. Wait, what, Sophia? Are you serious? Send it to my dynamic banter email, please. I know, I love that he sounds like a demon. So anyway, Roscoe, I guess he kept it. But he was like, ugh, I guess it doesn't look good on me. And then he said, I guess we just won't talk about it. So I went to Wendy because I wanted to let her know that I delivered the gift. And I wanted to be an instigator. Let's be honest about that. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate it. And then she's like, thank you for delivering the present. And I'm like, she's not going to ask me what he thought of it or anything, I hope. And then she straight up is like, what did Roscoe say? Oh, man. Now, this is a moment where I could be an instigator, a big instigator, and be like, yeah, he didn't like it, you know? But I decided to back my boy up. He said, let's pretend this never happened. So what did I say? Oh. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember, but I kept our secret together. But she got upset about something. And then, I said I didn't remember. She's like, what did he say? And there was like, he loved it, he didn't like it, or I don't remember. And I put, I don't remember, and she got upset. She's like, are you serious? And then she got upset, saying, well, you should have just done it yourself. I know. And then she said, next time I bump into Roscoe, I'm going to ask him. Next time we bump into Roscoe, I'll ask him myself. Which means she wants me involved in it. She wants us all to be in the same room and then ask us about the fucking gift. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm doing alright, Catherine. I'm a little tired today. Oh, I want to do a promo really quick. Motherfuckers, did you watch my Jumanji Out Yonder? If every single one of you motherfuckers in this chat right now watches that video, that would make me so happy if you haven't watched it. If you did watch it, I know some of you have. Thank you for doing that. It was a lot of work. Thank you, everybody. You're very nice. But if you haven't watched it, please do so. And also, tonight, Anthony Carboni and Alana and myself and good friend Malcolm Barrett are going to be watching Kung Fu Hustle together. And if you haven't seen that, friends, my goodness, get your dang Netflix watch party thing for Chrome. It's absolutely free. And then join us tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be watching it, and we're going to have a great time. And Malcolm's going to be there, which means it's going to be so funny. We're just going to laugh and laugh and laugh. So fucking come by, alright? If you like laughing and watching a fucking beautiful film, then what else are you doing? Crying into your fucking teddy bear, Anthony? Anyway. I'm glad Wendy never brought it up again. I think she realized that it was probably a bad gift. I don't know, man. If Roscoe needs to tell her it was a bad gift. I want nothing to do with it. All I said was I didn't like it. I didn't think it was him. He likes to wear leather and fucking black. He's like a fucking cool boy. He doesn't want a fucking pajama dress. Anyway. What did I do? I built something? Oh, I wanted to move Plucky. I started to rearrange my island a lot, you guys. It's like very different. And I'm making like a little neighborhood, so I'm in the process of like moving everybody. Hey Steve, I was just asking Tank what kind of sports he plays. I like these moments where they're all talking together. He likes basketball. Oh, and Wendy's like, I think Wendy's trying to hook up. Because she's like sending gifts to Roscoe, and she's like, ooh, I want to come watch you play basketball, Tank. And I love Wendy. I think she's great. But I think her and Tank would be a better match than her and Roscoe. Because Roscoe is a bad boy. I mean, she might want a bad boy. Who knows? Yeah, I'm in that zone of, like, moving things over and over and over again. And spending way too many bells on moving structures. But, you know, whatever. What else are you gonna do? And then she said she's practicing cheerleading, so that's kind of cute. And then Tank says you should definitely come, so I think Tank's into Wendy, and I think that's cute as fuck. And here comes Plucky, who's gotta come around and listen to every fucking island hookup. And she's the one missing out on all that good D because she's a fucking creeper. Oh wait, what did she say? Make sure you watch me. I've come up with all these new moves and I'm dying to try that. Make sure you watch me. Hey, what about my match? Well, I don't remember what that was all about. Anyway, Plucky was talking to Sally and was just like in her face. You see how in her face she is right now? And Sally's just chilling, you know? She's always chilling. That's why I love her. And Plucky's got her fucking little basket of eggs or whatever the fuck she's got in there. And she's all wandering around in her fucking moo-moo. And she gets into Sally's face and is like, I flat out don't get how you wake up so early, Sally. How do you do it? She's just like attacking her, essentially. And Sally's like, oh, there's no secret or anything. I just go to bed early, bitch. And she's wearing the shirt I gave her, by the way. It's just one of my old shirts, and I always think it's cute when, you know, when my girls always wear one of my old shirts or something. It's just cute, you know? It's cute. It's not something that I'm like, it's not like a fetish or anything. Yeah, and Sally's just straight up like, I go to bed early, bitch. And Plucky's like, bah! Like right in her face, fucking COVID spits. You go to bed early? Ha! That's, oh, you're serious. I'm like, bitch, move out the island. Nobody wants you here. That's gonna be a no for me. Isn't there like an easier way? An easier way to wake up early? I don't know. What do you think, Racer? And she's talking to me. She calls me Racer. I think she calls me something different now, I don't remember. But I was like, don't lump me into this, Sally. I'm just like walking by. I just happen to be a part of this, you know? Well, yeah, Plucky would fuck up Sally, but what's the point? Nobody wants Plucky around. For that exact reason. And so she lumped me into it, and I'm like, oh, babe, whatever you like, whatever you want. And she's like, see, getting to bed early. I'm like, yes, it's all about going to bed early. And she's like, that's all there is to it. It's really not that hard. So you gotta be on your girl's side, you know? You gotta back your girl up. And Plucky's like, you're taking her side on this, Racer? I thought we were a team. I'm like, bitch, what? I haven't talked to you in like 7 days. Dude, she's delusional, S.A. She's losing her goddamn mind. She's out of her beak. And then Sally comes in being cute as a bell. Let me help you, Plucky. I've got some teas and books on relaxation you can borrow, which I thought we laughed about it for hours afterwards because she's like, books on relaxation. Like, literally fucking chill, dude. Chill, Plucky. Yeah, it got real, Jack. And she's like, I don't read anything that doesn't have a robot, a dragon, or a spaceship on the cover. And I was like, are you trying to, like, appeal to my sensibilities right now? Because, I don't know. I mean, it's not a secret that Sally's my girl. Like, I don't get this. Like, I didn't even know Plucky was into, like, nerdy shit. And also, who cares? I'll take those teas, though. Which I thought was nice, because it's like, what else are you gonna do? Then Sally the other night was like, I'd like to call you Sunflower. And I was like, you fucking cute as a button. Let's see. Billy sent me a weird letter. Oh yeah, that's when my turnips were 396 bells. So I was like, empty the inventory! And then I got my 1.5 million bells. That was great. And then I had some more left over. And then I tried to invite people to the island. Anybody here try to come to that? It was real bad. It crashed a bunch. This is what it looked like for about 45 minutes. Ding, 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 ding. But I think it worked because people came and went and were buying. They were selling their turnips on my island. It was real interesting. You deleted my save file. Yeah. Look at that flex wearing that crown. Fucking king shit. Anyway. What else is going on here? Something interesting must have happened here. Oh yeah, no, this is like coming in and leaving. And they're just like, what the fuck? Why'd you come in here? I love that. And then they started talking about all the people that came to my island, which really made me sad because I liked it when they would mention my, like, IRL friends that come, because they'd be like, oh, Jesse was so sweet. Like, I don't know who the fuck Escape from Big Wagon is. I'm weirded out by it. That motherfucker came and bought some sold some turnips and then peaced out. I moved the museum. You'll see that in a second. Why? So this guy is like he's been around, right? He was in like the other Animal Crossing games. I don't know which ones because I didn't play the one he's in. But, what's the deal with this guy? Why is he... So he's a sloth, which should be cute. But he's like... Actually like he's wearing clown makeup for some reason? What's the sitch? What's the 411 on the clown makeup? Anybody got a backstory for that guy, or... It's very strange. Anyway. It's a girl? I didn't even know it was a girl. Oh shit, that's what she does with the weeds. I never asked her about the weeds. Anyway, yeah, Sally started saying I love you, Steve. Oh, and then she sent me a cute letter. Whatever, it's just for me. You guys don't need to see it. Sable was like... talking about a porcupine true crime show, which I wish was real. And if I was ever gonna do a fucking video, or if I was ever gonna do like an Animal Crossing, something in the Animal Crossing world, it would totally be a true crime show starring her favorite porcupine. Are you kidding me? That's so great. Wait, what's happening? Watch Joker. That's she's a mime. Why? She's a mime? I really don't get it. It's very strange. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. And then that was just a fun moment. Wendy was arguing with Billy about biceps for some reason. Oh, May Day was cool. I did the May Day event, which was a good time. Let's see. Sally said some cute shit. Whatever. It's another fucking weird moment with Plucky. I have endless weird moments with Plucky. Oh, there's Rover! Oh, it was so cool to see Rover! He looks great. Man, he looked like absolute shit on N64. He just looked like a bunch of polygons. He looked like a D20. But it was great to see him. And the May Day event was really cool. It was like a maze or something. Oh yeah, I like that dance, those dance moves. I was gonna try to make my own. You guys have seen when they take them dancing and they put some music on it. They take them dancing. Oh, so this is fucking sad and fucked up. So I go into the shop one day and I talk to Sable, which I always do. It's one of my favorite things to do. And she's just like, you know that tapestry hanging on the left wall over there? It belonged to our mother. You know, the one that died? Their fucking crazy tragic backstory. And she says, it belonged to our mother. Every time I look at it, I get this warm feeling inside. Like when she would hug me. And look at her eyes! Are you kidding me? What the fuck, dude? I don't want to cry in my Animal Crossing. Anyway, KK did cruising for me. And then, what is this moment here? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Oh yeah, because fucking... look at... look at motherfucking Roscoe. What was he doing? He was like frozen. It was real weird. Oh man, you guys are gonna see my new museum soon. Oh, I pulled out the scorpion in the museum and it like scared the shit out of Blathers, which I thought was great. Look at him back there. And then he talked about scorpions, which was pretty cool. And then I think we might be all cut up. Why did I save this? Oh, because fucking Isabel's back there smacking that paper for like way too long. Anyway, that was the last one. Let's play the game now. So, you guys are gonna see my new island. So, I started to build my neighborhood here. Man, I had like a really cool... I didn't take a picture of it, but I had like a really cool deck I built out here, and I put my DJ thing on it, and a bunch of cool stuff, and I was really stoked about it. But I moved it because I wanted to put in this little bridge that takes you over here to my new museum area. So check this out. I've been really doing some shit. Thank you. I'm starting... I don't know what to do with this area yet, because I built this little pathway a while ago, and then I built this one, and then I got the museum idea. But, so check this out. I think I might get rid of this ramp. I don't know. Because it just feels like if this is the main way to get to the museum, then I kind of don't like that. Because I want people to take the steps by the human anatomy here, which might change. But here's my museum. And I put like, right? One ramp is the way to go, I think. Thank you. But yeah, I put out these little museum pieces. And then I put like... Look at that. I got my mammoth in the hole there. He's one of my extra mammoths. I'm waiting for the other piece. I don't have it yet. But yeah, and then I put these like other little fossil things back here. Which I think is pretty cool. And then I put this thing down. I found this, someone built like a deck, like a boardwalk, essentially. And so I downloaded it into the game. I don't know the artist's name, but I got it in the game. And it's because I'm building this little, like, restaurant over here, and that's why I've got the We're Open sign. Thank you, Connor. You guys are really sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm working on it. It's not perfect yet. And then over here... So, yeah, and then I put these, like, little stone steps down, and I put these, like, samurai helmets here, because it feels like a museum courtyard kind of situation. And then I've got this little cafe over here. Are you kidding me? Look how cute this is. And it's just, you know, looks out onto the beach. It kind of reminds me of the Getty a little bit. You can't really see the ocean from the Getty, but Getty Villa. It's like a cross between the Getty and the Getty Villa, I guess. I don't know. I miss going to museums. But, yeah. Isn't that great? It's cute, right? Whatever. I learned the hard way that you can't get these steps to line up perfectly with the entryway, so I had to like move the museum like twice, and it ain't cheap, kids. But yeah, so the idea is eventually to move Bubbles' house to the neighborhood, and then we'll have like another entryway up here. But yeah, Alana was saying that I should leave this ramp because it's like handicap access, which I think is so adorable and cute that she even says it. Ain't nobody handicapped coming into the game, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so that's my museum. So let me show you what I did with my neighborhood. A bee! I'm gonna try to catch a bee. Come here, bee. Come here, bee. Yeah, I got that bee. Yeah, I got that bee. want to make a model of a bee, and that like reptile dude is in town. Anyway, yeah, so I've got this new little path that's kind of like the museum pathway, and once Bubbles' house is gone, I'm gonna like maybe put some more museum style stuff here. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I got a lot of shit to do here though, but it's really been keeping me occupied. And I didn't think I would have any kind of skill at this. And it doesn't feel anywhere near as cool as like some of the islands that are out there, but I've learned it's best not to compare islands because that's just ridiculous. But it's still hard to see people build insane shit. Ooh, a present! Fuck, I gotta go get it, Cranston! Where is it? What's it gonna be? Oops, too early. What's it gonna be? Let's find out. 5,000 bells? Motherfucker! Oh, I have some new lights. I wanted to put them down. I guess I might as well empty my inventory now. I was gonna put a light here? Let's see if it'll look nice. A lot of, like, building these things is very trial and error and being like, does this work? Does this look good? Does that look nice? I guess that looks nice. And then, like, a lot of times I'll ask Alana, I'll be like, what do you think about this? Does this area look too tight? And she'll be like, yeah, there's way too much shit in this area. Move it. And I'll be like, no, I like it like this. And then I'll have, like, these little areas here where it's, like, tough to figure shit out. Like, right here, this is, like, such a tight squeeze, but I like it kind of off-center, because if I'm going to put another light here, it'll look so cool at night, which I'm really excited about. Let's put the floorlight down here, huh? Isn't that nice? I don't know. It doesn't make sense in the grass, maybe. Who knows? I think it looks cool, though. I'll probably put down... You know what I'll do? Here, let's do this right now. Oh, no! No! I moved the thing, and now I gotta put the thing back! Son of a bitch! Okay, let's do this. Let's go into the island designer mode. Dude, I can't do any measurements or anything like that. I'm just eyeballing everything and then becoming frustrated. Let's put a little stone down or something for that light, huh? Wouldn't that look nice? Yeah, I think that'd look great, Diane. Let's see, Diane. How does it look, Diane? Oh my goodness, Diane. That looks great, Diane. Great work, Diane. Thank you, Diane. Diane! Great work, Diane. Great work, Diane. Great work, Diane. That's nice, huh? Isn't that nice? What's up, Ryan? Ryan Froki's here, everybody. Take your pills, Diane! Yeah, maybe that's nice. I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably look cool at night. Yeah, I haven't gotten much from my little cafe yet. But, that's the other thing, too, is, like, you get an idea for, an area. I just so happen to get these, like, park bench things or whatever. Oh, I actually just got a park bench. That I love. And it looks real great. There it is, right there. That garden bench. Probably gonna build a bunch of those and put them around my museum, or maybe like a couple. That's the thing, is like there's not that much room. So things like the drinking fountain might go. Alana didn't like this over here, but I like it. What else? Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Oh, okay, so let me show you what I did with my neighborhood. Yeah, I want to do stuff like put, like, when you're on your way to the museum, you know that there's, like, these little floor lights or something. Like the floor lights kind of like signify you're in the museum area. Although my house has a floor light thing in the entrance. But I kind of like that. That's an idea. You know, that's the thing about the game. It's very much like, let me try this shit. I know I just said that, but it's truly like the whole thing about like designing stuff in the game. Like, you don't have to do this stuff. And I never thought I'd like ever do it or be interested at all, but I've actually gotten kind of really into it. And so I'm like trying all sorts of weird things out. I didn't turn on my camera today because I don't want to do it. I was really bummed out about how this... Oh no, another present! Are you fucking kidding me? I was really bummed out about how you couldn't break down these grassy areas. I guess it's because of the bridge, or the stairs. But I still think it looks cool. And I think I might be able to put some stuff on that waterfall. Oh no. Sorry. Oh no. What the fuck? On this little hump here, I might be able to like put things like this skeleton or something. But then I wouldn't be able to do this if I put them there. I'm humping your bones. I'm humping your bones. Yeah, the hybrid flowers. Alana's been really into the flower stuff. She's been helping me figure shit out. Anyway. Alright, let's go. Let me show you what I did with my neighborhood and shit. Hey, let me show you what I did with my neighborhood and shit. Oh, look at Cranston just kicking it under the pear tree. I got some fucking turnips. So, Anka's moving. I'm moving Anka down here. But I'm trying to line up the houses. And then I'm going to have this kind of like... the floor here kind of represent... the neighborhood. Terrain. This is Tank's house. This is Cranston. Cranston got this little thing here with this bike, which I thought was adorable as fuck! And this is Sally, my girl. Of course I want her close. But here, check this out. This is the part I'm really excited about. Alana and I worked on this together. But I guess I'll take you from the airport entrance. So here is my airport entrance now. It kind of like leads you this way. You can also go this way if you want. Which I'm working on. All this is a work in progress. But over here, I built these like this brick area and then this stone which leads into the main guest services or island services area or whatever. Let me catch this fucking butterfly. You kidding me? But yeah, so I based this design off of someone did this like really cool digital art painting of this town square of like an idea of a way that you can kind of like border in around the guest services building. And I love it. And Alana's been helping me with the flowers. They're all kind of like the raisin flag colors. So there's like purple and orange and things like that. And so I'm trying to grow more. Oh, a bee? Yeah, dude, I think that's my 3B. Anyway, so I've been trying to do that. I don't really know how to do it. I'm fucking around with it mostly. But yeah, isn't that great? It's so great, right? And then something I did over here, which is kind of like not working out so well, but I think I'm going to keep... If you'll notice, each area of the island from this, like, center point, kind of like Disneyland, leads to kind of, like, different areas of the island, and then the terrain kind of matches those areas. So this is, like, the neighborhood terrain, and then this is kind of like the welcome shopping terrain. The welcome shopping. There's the dirt that kind of like leads you out in kind of like an organic islandy way. I know the brick might change because I know my whole thing was like I really wanted to be like rustic island and not really like modern, but you know, whatever. What's the what at the top right mean? Oh, the cap. It's my island designer mode. It's like you have to wear that helmet, and then these are like the different textures you can put down on the ground, and then you can use custom stuff that people make, and then you could build water and cliffs and stuff. But anyway, this leads out to kind of like this print is kind of neat. I don't know, it seems very fan made, but whatever, I kind of dig it, I guess. And then I moved the shop. It's a little tight here. I might mess around with it. And then this is Plucky's place. Eventually Plucky will move to the neighborhood, and everybody else will move to the neighborhood too. But yeah, it's kind of like a little by little thing. This is where Tank's house was for a bit. And yeah. I know, I made like I made a big sign that said fuck on the ground so that when you flew over my island it would just say fuck. Yeah, I'm a child. Anyway, that's pretty much it. And then you know, there's a bunch of new flowers pretty much. There's a bunch of new flowers on my island, a bunch of roses and shit. And then this area is just kind of whatever. I think I showed you guys this area. And then here's my little private beach, which I really like. I think it's really nice. And I messed up the little floor here, but I think it looks nice. But yeah, we've been here. This is just where I like to chill sometimes, take a nap. That island says fuck on it. Here's my boy Cloud. Cloud hangs out by the beach. And then, yeah, here's my little shoreline. Whatever, you guys saw this shit. So right now, I'm going to get my bee on. I'm going to give the 3 bees to this bee, this son of a bee, and get me a bee model. Yeah, it does look like a Pokemon. Give me the bee bar and bee marathon, they let it get a lot, ding nothing now, then ding. Alright, I guess that's good. Let's put all this shit in my inventory. And then let's catch some bugs, you know? I have no other... Oh, there's a bug. I have no other obligations. Nothing that I'm... Ooh, what's up? What's up, Quilson? Give me a reaction! I want that bug, though, so hurry up, motherfucker. What do I get? Smirking? Hell yeah. Can't see it with my mask on. That's cute. Gimme! Come here, buggy. I'm gonna try to get you. Yeah, I gotcha! Anyway, let's empty this shit out. What did I get? Huh. Oh. Oh no, this means it's almost all the reactions. Nah, I'm not really gonna open the gates. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do that. I'm just chilling today and catching bugs. I don't think anything's changed in my house, but let's check it out anyway, you know, kids? You know, what else are we gonna do? Oh, that's awesome, Ryan. Okay, let's put this shit away. I have so many Zen cushions now. I don't need this for now. Oh no, why? Alright. That's great. I guess that's everything. Let's make sure my buggy net is good to go. Ooh, let's do some with this slingshot too. Don't want that slingshot breaking. Yeah, that's a good time, Parker. That's a real good time. I don't think I've been in the shop today. Or I haven't been in the Able Sisters. Wouldn't you know it? Running out of room higher. Gonna have to figure that out at some point. Ladies! There's Take 5 Reese's? Whoa, excuse me. I gotta talk to my girl. Excuse me. Yeah, tell me about it, girl. Okay, that's creepy. Let's go in here. Let's see what we got, kids. Cool bomber style jackets. Oh, look at this mountain parka. That's nice. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go in the Himalayas. Let's see, what else we got here? Ooh, a bunch of skirts. Got all these denims. Got all these denims. Look at these little baby rompers. That's cute. Smooth criminal. Look at these gross acorn hats. Hey man, I'm gonna sell you my hemp car. Hemp car is my favorite They Might Be Giants album. What the fuck? What is this? What is this? What is this? Excuse me? Can anybody tell me what this is? What is this? Oh. A facial mask? Oh man, I gotta get both of those. Man, that's so weird. What? Nobody, don't pretend to know what this is just because it says what it is. Backstage where? That's not a modern thing, is it? I'm being kidnapped. That's a stagehand hat. No shit, it says it. It says it. What was the other thing? Oh, I want this. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, guys, that's great. I love it. Excuse me, I'm out on the beach having a great time. With my green glasses on. Oh, you can't have sunglasses and the mask on? No. That's dumb. I'm sure it's like a traditional one from years ago. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like kabuki theater, maybe. Traditional Japanese thing. Wow, that's so fucking weird. That's weird, guys. You're selling weird shit today, Mabel. Let's call my boy Zach. See what Zach's up to. Let's see, we have a Zach attack. I'm gonna get my Zachy snack. I'm gonna eat that Zachy neck. Nigga neck, Zach whack.
Dude, the second I turned on the stream, you're like, let's give my friend Zach a call.
Whoa, that's great.
That was crazy.
Dude, I got that into witchin'.
Yo, dude, what's up?
I got that into bitchin'.
Dude, how you doing? Free shit. We're at the free shit corner. What's going on with all that free shit?
I got a lot of free shit because what happens is those balloons that bring you presents, or like your neighbors will give you like recipes. These are all like recipes. And I have them all already. These are all things I have.
Sunny day, well, you got iron.
Pan flute. You kidding me? Bamboo doll. What are you talking about? Oh, wait. Something's up with that bamboo doll. I feel like I saw my girl Marlo with one. What does the bamboo doll need? Let's look at the bamboo doll together.
Okay. What does a bamboo doll need?
This is it right here. It needs 6 young spring bamboo.
A human heart.
It needs a human heart.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Man, I'm the only human unless Alana joins the game. Alana, time to join Animal Crossing. Oh, look what I did with my bedroom.
It's time for harvest, Alana.
Look what I did with my bedroom. I put a camera for where my bed is.
Oh, so you can see how often you sleepwalk?
No, it's so I can catch ghosts like Paranormal Activity. Don't be a pervert, Zach.
Jack you off.
It's because I've got I've got a super popular OnlyFans account where ghosts jerk me off.
Dude, you know what I call it? Ghostbusters.
Oh shit! Dude, I think in another world I've got that job. And I'm proud of it. The job where I have a private account where people can watch me, people can watch ghosts jerk me off.
Dude, can you imagine the world where ghosts? So, okay, imagine we're in a reality where ghosts are real. They're not only known about, but they're part of society to the point where, like, they can, yes, come through walls, but then you can also hire them to, like, jack you off. But you can also hire them for everything. Just imagine a world where, like, you die and then you have to come back as a ghost and join the workforce forever.
Dude, I mean, that's how I kind of felt about Coco in a way. Do you remember Coco, like, pretty well?
Yeah.
Like, in Coco, they go to the world of the dead, and then, like, there's, like, police officers working on that, like, holiday. And there's people working in the offices, like, to help them get their son back to the real world or whatever. Remember, there's, like, they go to Cheech Marin's, like, office, and he's like, yeah, he just needs to touch something, and then he could go back home or whatever. It's like, why do they have a job? Why do you have a job after you're dead? And why do only some people have a job?
Well, maybe it's like a labor of love thing. Like, that's what they loved doing on Earth, you know? Like,
but doesn't that...
like, he got horny for pushing pencils. You know?
But does that seem like you'd be satisfied by that if you just loved to jerk
Genuinely, I have a few friends that love their jobs so much that I feel like if they didn't have... And they... So much so that they create their own content and... experience and like create.
Man, those people sound like idiots.
But to the point where it's like, I don't think they would much enjoy life if they couldn't do those things.
I guess if the Coco world was real and I could...
You'd be a vlogger for sure.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd be a vlogger, but I'd certainly be making shit.
You'd be an influencer.
I'd be making music or something. I'd be doing the thing that
definitely be a Ghostbuster for sure.
You would be someone that would go jerk people off.
Yeah. Dude, that's the Ghostbusters I vote for. is the Ghostbusters, the reverse Ghostbusters, about a ragtag team of ghosts that have to jack off all of Senate
Dude,
to convince them to pay for a building.
I think that's a great idea. They set up a business called Ghostbusters, and they work with someone who can see ghosts. Like, they're the person that actually runs the, like, real business side of things. And then they work through that person to set up the Ghostbuster sessions.
Now, what you're describing is a pimp, Steve. Okay, so the like ghosts, and then got ghost pimps. And
Man,
those are the
you know that, like, you know that the title's gonna have to change to Ghost Pimps.
Oh shit! Well, dude, no, that's the Midnight Sun or whatever. That's like the movie we make 20 years from now.
Right.
That's from the perspective of the guys in accounting.
Right. Whoa.
That's ours, The Office, dude.
Dude, we better get started.
Well, dude, we've got at least 20 years of content. Or wait, no, we've got 2 years of content. Sorry.
So
they're just spread 20 years apart.
Let me get this straight. If you loved to jack people off in life, then you would totally be a perfect Ghostbuster in the afterlife.
Now, I'm gonna ruin something for you.
Okay.
You love jacking yourself off.
I do love jacking myself off.
So you love jacking off in this life. So you would probably also be a Ghostbuster.
I think if you loved jacking off in life, then you could totally be a Ghostbuster if you want to. But if you also loved jacking other people off, then you're the perfect Ghostbuster.
Oh, that's like, I feel like you're on a different level though.
Guess who just walked into the room?
But consider this, as a ghost, I don't know if you can jack yourself off.
Do you think?
I don't know what the rules.
What we do in the shadows.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch What We Do in the Shadows, because there's certainly a ghost jack off scene.
They address that exact thing.
They do address that.
Wait, What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show?
Yeah.
I never saw the TV show. I've
Dude,
heard it's very good.
You have to see it. It's somehow as good as the movie.
It fell through the cracks of, like, my brain.
Dude, do you have a Hulu subscription?
What did you just say to me?
I said, do you have a fucking Hulu subscription?
Yes, I actually do.
Then you're gonna watch What We Do in the Shadows, please.
I love the movie. And I love Taika.
Oh my god, look!
What happened?
I knew it. I saw it on Marlowe's Island. It's so weird.
Did you just...
Alana, look at this. Hold on, we're gonna put the volume up.
What happened?
That was weird, dude.
I just made this. I've had it in my inventory.
Did you make a baby?
Look what this fucking thing
Did you
does.
just...
Are you ready? No, Alana, why are you walking away? Alana walked away when she said she was ready.
I just got the cap for my water.
All right, Cap. Cap in America.
I think that is a funny thing to do, though. I'm so excited to see it.
Well, she wasn't doing it to be funny, Zach.
Show it off, and then just walk away.
Oh shit! I gotta plug. Oh, I did it already. Never mind. Okay, ready? Check this out.
You told me you had something really important to tell me, and then I hang up.
Ah, fuck. Well, listen to me, Zach.
Steve, play it.
I want to show this to Alana. Are you ready, Alana?
All right, do it, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
What?
It's really disturbing.
What
You know what? The baby coming out isn't as bad as the fact that the middle of it's growing, like it's waiting to be born again.
Someone in the chat says, "I'm now a father."
Momotaro.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing. Oh no, dude! Don't look at it in the eyes, Steve. No!
Oh no, I'm cursed forever. I don't think it goes in here.
I think if you face the camera now, you melt.
This
Dude.
is The Ring. You just saw The Ring video.
Do you think someone... Do you think...
This is the ring for getting pregnant, though. It's way worse.
Do you think that in this world we all live in, there is someone who truly believes that they were jacked off by a ghost?
Yes.
Oh,
I've heard
100%,
people. I've
dude.
read things of people saying that.
You've read things?
Well,
Fan
I
fiction?
podcast read. Somebody read it out loud on a podcast, so I didn't actually read it.
Someone read it out loud on a
And there's
podcast.
also absolutely no proof that nocturnal emissions aren't just
Ghost hand jobs.
a ghost jacking off. Yeah.
Do you think our idea of Ghostbusters? Do you think that do you think women are allowed to join the Ghostbusters?
Of
What
course,
the fuck do you
dude.
mean?
Well, because we're talking about
Women have nocturnal. Can women have nocturnal emissions?
Like a wet dream?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, like coming to orgasm. I don't know.
Oh, I always wake
Yes.
up before I would.
Alana wakes up, so let's write that down.
Or an orgasm
wakes me
for
up.
both male or female. Wow, I did not know that. I don't think I've. Oh, this is crazy. Why did I Google this?
I can
Get
honestly
me outta here.
say
Okay.
that I've
Wait,
never had.
We gotta hear. He Googled it.
Oh, Google
Please,
it. Google it.
Inform.
Tell us about it, for God's
Okay,
sake.
all right.
God's sake.
Don't keep us waiting, you motherfucker.
About women having nocturnal emissions, they can both orgasm. They can spontaneous orgasm. Holy shit, that sounds terrible.
Spontaneous, like at any moment you could just have an orgasm.
Literally, it's in the Wikipedia. It's called a spontaneous orgasm.
Dude,
I mean, like a
I've-
drop of a hat.
I've read about those people. There's
What
people
about
that
the
suffer
show
from
about
that.
the people?
Yeah, there's people
No.
that suffer from like constant daily orgasms.
Oh yeah. This is no. I'm saying like while asleep, any human can perform a spontaneous orgasm.
Well, I would
Through a
love to
nocturnal emission.
test that theory out.
You know what? I don't know if I should get you a grant or get you to the police station.
What if I went to a city hall meeting?
Oh my god!
Your
dude,
Honor,
the
I think
smallest-
I think I'm the perfect candidate for a spontaneous orgasm.
Dude,
as I
we
sleep.
have to go to Santa Monica City Council meetings and ask the city for an artist grant.
I think I could get it.
Oh my god!
What?
dude,
This
that's
bitch
so funny.
wanted to give me a present, and then was like 960 bells.
Oh.
Fuck you, dude. I don't want your
What's
dumb.
that?
I don't want your present if you're gonna make me pay for it.
That guy doesn't understand. Oh, is that the guy you hate?
That's Plucky, and she is not a good person.
She sucks.
She
I mean, she said,
sucks.
"Do you want a present?" and then tried to charge you for it. That's pretty fucked.
Yeah, dude. She needs to move the fuck away.
What is that gas for?
It's just a decoration.
I wonder if they're gonna put cars on the island.
That'd be pretty fucking sweet. I'd love that.
Do a little choo choo.
Dude, what else are you gonna fill up your paddy wagon? So how you doing, Zach?
I'm doing pretty dang good.
Yeah?
Today, I woke up sad, and then I watched a bunch of Mel Brooks stuff, just like interviews and
Oh,
stuff,
nice.
and I feel so good. Mel
That's
Brooks and
exactly
Carl
how you
Reiner
do
just...
life.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
What do you? She says that's how you do life.
Yeah.
You wake up
He
sad,
was-
watch something happen.
Wake up sad, watch something happy, or watch something that could fill your brain like a sponge.
Yeah. I think waking up sad, you're absolutely right in the like idea that it's like you are a dried out sponge and you just need some water.
Yeah.
And, like you can definitely drown it in alcohol or weed or whatever, or you can like try and revert and do something that's healthy and happy.
Yeah.
But I've gotten to an age now that I'm just like I kind of auto default something that makes me feel good and is also good for me.
Yep.
Which is lucky. I feel like I went through years and years of being like, oh, I feel like shit. Well, I know this thing makes me feel good. Better not do that. And then I would do just about anything else.
Listen to me, Zach.
Yeah.
I would love it
Uh-oh.
hmm
He's gonna propose. Be careful.
if you would
Oh,
marry
shit.
me. I've been waiting to ask you this.
That's my biggest fear now.
Have you watched any of those like Married at First Sight shows or anything like that?
Oh, dude, no. I am terrified of those shows. I'm afraid of getting into a relationship where, like, at some point in the relationship, something like that happens, where they're like, "Oh, I was hired by a service," or like, "Your friends paid me to fucking."
Well, certainly living in LA could bring that about.
Oh my gosh.
Because
Of
everybody's
course.
looking for the next shocking way to like have people hook up for a Netflix show. Like,
Dude, someone just gets Truman shows.
yeah,
from
someone's gonna get
Netflix.
fucking straight up tricked. Like, they're gonna be married to someone for 5 years, and then the cameras are gonna be all hidden around their house, and then the woman's gonna be like, "I was hired to marry you 5 years ago," and then the show starts.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Could you imagine? That's like a
I can almost guarantee that's being shot.
they're in year 3 right now.
Dude, like this, whoever man or woman was the hired actor is just so deep in it that they're probably just like, "I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man."
Dude, I know, and it's like that person. That's like straight up real life Truman Show.
Did they discuss like having sex on the show?
Yeah,
in the
they
Truman Show.
apparently they did. Apparently they just did. They just would have sex. I guess they didn't have very much sex, but they did.
Would you do that for a prank?
No fucking way. That's
No,
like
I don't. I think that goes from prank to like absolute monster.
yeah, yeah. It's and especially like people that are supporting it, right? Like you can't support that.
That kind of thing?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't think. Listen, I'm not jumping in the pit to become a producer.
Like, you know, the thing with like the Truman Show with all those people that are like at the bar, they're like, "Oh fuck, he's gonna say like he's escaping." Like everyone watching it, like they're all terrible people.
Well, okay. I think I don't think you realize, and this is just. It's more a comment on how we see like entertainment and figures in entertainment. Is like, Steve, I know you. We've been friends for years now, and like we've had very serious, real conversations that we would never have in like with an audience format.
Totally.
And so because of that, people have an expectation or an understanding of who you are that is not necessarily true to you all the time, but probably true to like 25% of you. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Because you're a complex person and you have wants and needs that you're not always talking about. And I think the issue with the Truman Show is the people watching, they're not viewing this as like, oh, it's a person with feelings and might feel betrayed or fucked up if this happens, but rather like they think it's real.
Yeah, but
And
it
so
doesn't make it okay that they're just. I mean, there should be something in that world where you know
Yes.
the liberal media, if you want to call it that or whatever, that's like talking about how bad it is and talking about how we shouldn't support that.
Isn't that the like middle of the movie where there are all those break-ins of people?
Yeah,
trying
there are
to
people
stop
trying to
it 'cause
tell
it's
him that
cool?
he's on TV. Yeah.
So I feel like they
cover
acknowledge that in a good way.
I mean, it's a
But
fucking perfect movie. I love it so much.
It's great, dude.
It's
but here's the
perfect.
thing, like I'm not gonna call people who watch Big Bang Theory stupid because I think the show.
No, but I don't think Big Bang Theory is like hurting anybody.
No, it is.
It's hurting me.
It's hurting me. It's hurting my.
I mean, it's hurting
understanding of
me.
reality.
It's certainly hurting me. By the way, I want everybody to know that Alana is getting ready for Kung Fu Hustle, and she looks great right now.
Oh, are you guys watching Kung Fu?
We're
Hustle?
watching Kung Fu Hustle with
a
Malcolm
classic.
Barrett. Listen,
Ugh,
I was gonna ask you this.
fantastic.
Will you pick a movie?
Well, it has to be a voted one.
Well, no, I know, but I'm gonna have it on our list at least.
Oh, okay.
Will you pick a movie that's on Netflix that you love, but aren't worried about people like talking over it and not super paying attention to it? For example, Kung Fu Hustle
Got
is
it.
probably the closest we've gotten to a movie that shouldn't be watched this way.
Uh-oh.
Because it's so good. It's such a good fucking movie that it deserves to be paid attention to, for sure.
Sure.
But we've
sure,
been
sure,
watching
sure.
stuff like Tremors, which we love, but we've seen a million times.
About me.
And then we did Space Jam, which is just like, whatever, good trash.
Where are you guys watching this?
Delicious.
We're
trash.
doing streams where
Netflix.
we're using
On
Netflix Watch Party.
Wait, you can watch on what streaming service?
So it's literally a plug-in for Chrome, or it's an extension for Chrome, and it uses Netflix. And if you have a Netflix account, it will like connect you. It'll give you like a room code, and you can share that room code.
What the fuck?
And you
I
can
wanna
have
do
like
this.
a bunch of people. There's like a little chat room and everything. We don't use the chat, but we do it on Twitch.
Oh, wait, you do it on Twitch?
Yeah, but we don't show the screen, but everybody connects to it. Everybody gets the
You know what?
link to the room.
Got it. So I'm gonna tune in to figure out how
Yeah,
this
it's called Netflix
whole
Watch
contraption-
Party, and it's a Chrome extension, and it's free.
Alright, I'm getting it right now.
I feel
This
like
is
this sounds like a
cool.
commercial. It's totally free to download and try anytime. Just go to
Just go to NetflixWatchParty.com/Steve Zaragoza to get 10% off your next purchase.
Tell him Steve sent you.
Netflix Party?
Netflix
10
Watch
million
Party.
users. Oh, wait, I already have this. No, it's called Netflix Party.
Oh, it is? Oh, my bad.
Yeah. But I got it, and now, and I have it. And it says remove from Chrome. Does that mean I have it?
Or did you uninstall it by accident?
Oh, okay. Netflix Party. Okay.
Wait, what's
How
happening?
do I log in?
Oh, you
Whatever,
just
I'll
have to
do this
connect
later.
to your Netflix.
So, okay, that's pretty cool. Netflix Watch Party.
Yeah, it's really neat. And as long as you have the link, you can send it to like as many people as you want. And as long as you have the link, then you can get as many people to watch along with you. And then you can set it so only you have permission to hit pause or rewind it or whatever. And so like you're in control of the screen.
Oh, baby! So, like, you rewind, everybody rewinds.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that's... Okay, they're doing it right.
Yeah, it's real good.
That's so cool.
It's really cool.
We didn't have it that way at first, and it fucked us up.
When I was your age, I didn't have that.
What did you tell him about that? When we didn't-
When I was your age, we didn't even have Netflix.
When I was your age, you had to have friends to do this
You had
kind
to
of
have friends,
thing.
period.
When I was your age, we were allowed outside.
When I was your age, I could hang out with my buddies.
When I was your age, we used to do this greeting called hug. It was cool.
Everyone loved a hug.
Except, of course, those who liked giving hugs too much. No one wanted to hug them.
Unless they had big titties.
Unless they had big titties.
Unless they had them big old titties. Then everyone preferred a hug from them.
Can I tell you something about being hugged by someone with big titties?
Hit me with it.
The idea of it is better than what it is.
Did you ask if he's ever been hugged by someone?
No, I said this. You know what the thing is with hugging people with
Oh.
big titties? The idea.
You think it's gonna be?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say it's tit for tit. There. It depends on what pair you get.
I've had hugs from all different types.
You better shoot that fucking thing down.
I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of it. I've had hugs from all different types, and I gotta be honest. A good hug is a good hug, whether you got tigs or not.
Diggs.
Oh. Listen, the best hugs, it's more about coverage of arms. It's
Yeah.
about feeling held.
It's about
I think.
feeling safe.
And sometimes boobs can be like an extra pair of arms.
Yeah. I've had that kind of hug too. I had a hug where a pair of boobs took my wallet. Oh shit.
Did you have to hire it? Oh my god.
It took my wallet. I can't even believe it. I never hugged that woman again.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
So think of a movie,
do you
my
think
friend.
because people are afraid of hugs now, spoon hugs are gonna become a big thing?
What are spoon hugs?
What are spoon hugs?
It's like hugging, but spooning.
Oh, it's like a spoon.
Like spooning?
Yeah. Like a hug from the back.
A hug from the back.
That's my favorite Seal song. Girl, I'm gonna hug you from the back.
Sounded more like Tom Petty.
It did sound more like Tom Petty, you're right.
But you know what? It's a great Seal song.
It is a great Seal song. A lot of people love that Kiss from a Rose song, but I gotta say something.
Say it.
Hit it.
That Hug You From the Back, it's a deep cut.
That post-coronavirus Seal hit, Hug You From the Back.
Actually, wouldn't it be more like U2 that would do something like that?
Oh, dude, yeah. It's more like Billy Joel would hit us with Hug You
Yeah,
From the
I'd
Back.
be down with that.
Or maybe Joe Biden.
What about Elton John?
Elton John would crush.
Be
Hug You From the Back.
responsible and hug your friend from the back. Just 'cause I hit
Hug you from the back.
and just 'cause I hug you from the back.
It's the circle of life.
I would love an Elton John Hug You From the Back song.
Oh, dude. Elton John and Tim Rice return again to
Oh
give
my
you
God.
Hug You From the Back.
It's the new Disney movie where it's like a COVID love story.
It's a socially distanced love story. I love it.
Yeah,
Our
that's great.
princess is a woman with she's got an issue with her lungs, right? She's got asthma.
Yeah, she's got asthma.
And she falls in love with COVID-19.
Yeah. She falls in love with Corey, and he's 19.
She falls in love with Corey 19. And they have a good thing going until Corey reveals that his parents are owners of a local Mitsubishi.
Whoa.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Damn, franchise, or they are the owners of it?
No, they own it. They own it fully.
Wow, damn.
Yeah. They also own a McDonald's.
Dude, did you know that I just got done watching all of the Twilight movies?
Jesus.
Oh, how are they?
They're the worst dog trash I've ever seen.
I got kicked out of the second one.
What'd you do?
I kept saying I was really high, and I thought the vampire's name was Richard. And so before the thing, there was a preview for another movie with Robert Pattinson.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, Team Richard! When he came on. And no one was having it. And I was like, what the hell? Everybody's so excited. Like, what's going on? And then the movie started, and I screamed Team Richard again, and that was out for Jackie.
Because someone fucking ratted on you.
I'm going to say it was the line. I'm not kidding. It was an entire row of 40-year-old women. And I remember thinking how creepy that was.
It is really creepy.
It was so creepy. It's like all these 14-year-old or 40-year-old women literally going to see like a 16-year-old with a shirt off. It was so weird.
Dude, that's the craziest thing about it. Like, nobody talks about how truly it's like a 17-year-old girl and then like a 200-year-old man, essentially.
No, bat.
All right, a
It's a
17
story of forbidden bestiality pedophilia.
Yeah, it really is. And honestly, at one point Alana and I were talking about how it's really for that main character, for Bella.
Yeah.
It's really her choice is either necrophilia for life or bestiality for life.
Yeah.
And I do
Yeah.
and it's so interesting how the whole thing is like it's so like Mormon. You know?
Oh, dude, I mean, the lady's fucking diehard.
I guess I didn't know that. But it's,
yeah, she's a Latter-day Saint till the day she died.
well, I didn't know that, but it totally ended up making it makes total sense because it's like,
Well, you know, before she published it, that was actually going to be the new Mormon Church Bible. That was going to be Book of Mormon 2 Vampires. Is what it's called.
dude. Trey Parker and Matt Stone said they were gonna make a Book of Mormon movie. Is that ever gonna happen?
That one? Dude, who knows?
I don't think
bro.
it's ever gonna happen. It
I
makes me
don't- I
so
don't-
sad.
I mean, I don't know if anything's gonna happen ever. I really do think entertainment's gonna take like a sharp turn of what we have and then what people are creating on like a smaller level. I think it's kind of like a weird like restart. It's like churning the fucking infinite content pile. It's kind of cool.
I'm just
I like it.
interested to see because I always felt like movie theaters were doomed inevitably anyway. And
yeah.
but I didn't. I just it makes me sad to think that like. Because a lot of small theaters have already shut down, you know, because they can't stay open.
Yeah.
And I just read an article that said, I think, what is it, like Shanghai or somewhere, they're going to open theaters really soon with social distance rules.
Yeah, I heard. Dude, Disney, have you heard all their crazy plans?
Yeah, I guess they're testing it out in Shanghai. And they'll see if, like, this reservation system works where they only let in, like, a few, like, 2,500 people at a time or something.
I can't tell if it's gonna, like, if this is, like, if it's gonna drive up the price of stuff, or, I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I know, did you see that? I mean, I know you don't care and probably don't follow anybody that cares about this kind of thing, but there was, like, I guess there was, like, a big Disney shareholder meeting today. And
there was.
And there's like an account that was kind of like catching us up on like what they were talking about, and essentially they were saying things like,
"Fuck you, bitch."
Like "fuck you, bitch," and I thought that was really fucked up.
Oh my god!
I know,
I
Zach.
can't
I
believe
know.
they said that to the
I
shareholders.
know. The last people you should say that to.
They're the people we need to bow to.
But anyway,
I'm a Disney shareholder, so I'm actually very interested in this.
Well, why don't you know this, Zach?
Because I didn't check my whatever thing I used to check
Well,
my shares.
But they were talking about how, I mean, I don't know the exact numbers or whatever, but it's something like, shit, I guess I could just pull it up so that I can actually tell you, but hang on, let me pull it up. Fine, Zach, I'll just pull it up.
Yay! I love numbers and stats.
Everybody loves them. What, Alana?
Fine, Zach. I'll just pull it out.
I'll just pull it out, Zach. Everything will be fine.
Steve, you're on stream.
Okay, so the capacity of Shanghai Disneyland is 80,000 per day. The government put a limit of 24,000 per day, but Disney will open substantially lower than that and then ramp up.
Okay.
So that's kind of, hang on, let me pull up the site here so we can just.
I'm really nervous about people.
So
doing this
I think everybody should be.
This is like a horrible idea. Because there are people who are like, oh, government says it's okay, must be okay.
Right,
It's like,
exactly.
they are the people that are most at risk, I would say.
So the start of this thing says, today will be one of the most important earnings calls in Disney's history.
Oh, my Lanta.
Not only is this Bob Chapek's first earnings call, he's the new CEO.
No, but he's no longer CEO.
Well, he's like downgraded. Well, it's like they brought what's his name back to just help a little bit. But Chapek's still in the CEO seat. He's just like he just had like a co-CEO in Iger come like help him through the quarantine shit.
Do you think they knew the writing was on the wall because they had already closed Disney and they were like, "Oh fuck it, we just gotta go"?
I mean, with all the power in Disney, I'm certain someone's connected to politics there, and they like, politics knew about it for quite a while. So.
Oh, politics.
Oh, politics. Anyway, the quarter they are reporting ended in March, so will feature some impact by park closures, lower TV ad rates, and the delay of Mulan, the movie. The bulk of the impact of the pandemic will come in Disney's third quarter, which will be reported in August. That being said, the investing community will be asking for guidance as to how Disney's leadership see their business for the current quarter and in the future. Let's see. Despite Bob...
We're all fucked.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Disney Market Watch with Esteban Zaragoza. Yeah. Let's see. The street is expecting earnings, blah, blah, blah. Disney stock is down 30% at the close Disney. Disney's website claims the call will be led by Bob Chapek and executive chairman Bob Iger.
Oh, wow.
So they were both...
Has it happened already?
It happened this morning, yeah.
What did the stock do?
Let's see, I'm reading it right now. Oh, here we go. The impact on income of Disney's parks, experiences, and products business due to COVID-19 was... Well, how much... Do you want to guess?
Yeah. 36 billion.
Alana, do you want to guess? I already told you. You know already.
What am I guessing?
What the impact on income of Disney's parks, experiences, and products businesses. 1 billion.
Holy shit.
The estimate of the impact on...
That's only one Avengers movie, so I don't really fucking care.
No, it really is only one. The estimate of the impact on income for the entire company due to COVID-19 is reported as 1.4 billion. So that's the entire company of Disney. They're only gonna lose like 1.4 billion.
Wow, that's actually way better than I thought.
It's insane. It's like they're probably not even worried even a little bit.
They couldn't care less.
They couldn't care less.
All right. Feige, add another Avengers film.
Right.
Bring back that boy, Tony Stank.
Hey, how about this? Let's get Taika Waititi to direct a Star Wars. I mean, dude, I'm so excited about that. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, I am so happy.
I'm so happy.
Gets to do a fucking Star Wars.
That boy, we've watched that boy grow.
I've been pals with that boy. I've worked with that boy a lot.
You lucky son of a gun. He's such a sweet man. He's a lovely, sweet boy.
Totally agree.
Oh, God, I'm trying to catch a butterfly using
whenever
one
people try to
hand.
give me, you maniac.
Oh, God, I'm out of my mind.
You're a daredevil, brother.
Dude, I can't believe I'm not on the front page of Twitch right now because I'm playing Animal Crossing with one hand.
I'm out of my mind playing Animal Crossing, man. I'm fucking...
I'm catching bigs. I'm reading the chat. What do you guys want to know? What's happening? What are my turnips at? Oh, that's a good question. I haven't fucking checked. Holy shit. I've been talking about Disney's earnings. I haven't talked about what my earnings could be.
I like that they use the tulip boom. Because, you know, the actual, the, like, tulip boom that happened?
No, is that a real thing?
Yeah, you should Google it. It was in Europe, I believe, in the 30s. Maybe earlier than that, actually.
Oh,
Pre-war.
God, 80 bells? God, I'm getting
80 bells?
raked over the coals.
Hey, are you allowed to have knives in this game?
If I was, I'll tell you right now, I would take it right to this child's face.
You should.
I would if I had a blade, I would put it right up to my cheek, pressed up to my cheek. The blade, in a safe way.
Yeah.
And I would be so close to that little raccoon's little nose, I'd be like, motherfucker, how many bells?
How many bells is that?
How many bells
you
is
know
that?
I'm a certified rhinoplasty surgeon? Turn that little cute raccoon nose into a pig nose.
Dude, these...
Greedy little pig nose.
Maybe tomorrow this little tanuki will be a little too piggy.
I could turn your little tail into a squiggly one.
Do you want to hear more about this Disney thing?
Yeah.
Well, alright then. Let me get back to it.
Well, alrighty then.
Well, I guess alright and okay.
That's so crazy that for this whole thing, Disney expects to lose only $1.4 billion. And that would, like, devastate any normal human or any normal entity on the planet, pretty much.
I think you would actually, if capitalism were the way of physics, you would be sucked back into the earth if you owed that much money.
Right.
But because it's pretend.
Everyone wants to know where I'm reading this. There's a website that I follow called Laughing Place.
Called Disney Lies.
BigDisney.org.
Big Disney? Can you imagine?
No, it's not that hard to imagine.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is like, it's just Disney.
It says increases at media networks was due to the acquisition of 20th Century Fox, or 21st Century Fox.
That makes sense.
Partially offset by decreased results at ESPN, Disney Channel, and Freeform. Prior to COVID-19, the parks were performing better than they had the previous year. Toy Story World. As of March 28th, 2020, Disney Plus has 33.5 million subscribers.
Whoa, dude, that's way above projected.
And right now, it has over 50 million.
Holy shit.
So just before the pandemic, they had 33 million. And as soon as this shit happened, they spiked to 50 million.
Wow.
They spike lead.
Spiked beach.
ESPN Plus has 7.9 million subscribers, while Hulu has 32.1 million.
Wow, holy fuck. Man, they're raking it in. They almost have 100 million subs. Dude, they're like Pokemon.
Disney's capital investments in their domestic parks business is down slightly compared to the prior year due to the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Disney has seen a 58% decrease in sales at their parks, resorts, and cruise ships.
And spa.
So 58% decrease in their spa.
No, not in their spas.
Uh...
I love those meet and greets at the spas where Donald Duck comes out and gives you a mani-pedi.
Listen to this. Disney's free cash flow is down from $3.624 billion to $2.202 billion.
It's because of acquisition. It's because they pay contractors and shit upfront cash. That's how they get stuff done so quickly.
So, where does Goofy fit into this?
Well, Goofy's actually starting a new corporation called Ghostbusters.
It's called Goofbusters.
Oh my God. Goofbusters?
The college should begin. Oh, okay, let's see. The bright spot is the growth in Disney Plus. It will be interesting if Disney will provide the updated insight once they announce 50 million subscribers. Disney stock continues to pop up, trading up to 101.81.
Wait, say that again?
There, it says Disney stock continues to pop in after hours trading up to 101.81.
Huh. Okay.
They're taking an
So
all
why
hands
not?
on deck approach. Iger says that what they create is appreciated now more than ever. Parts of Disney's creative pipeline are still active, including writing, development, and post production.
Pros production.
True.
Iger
Pros
extends
Production.
pros, lot of pros.
Department.
Lots of pros.
What if Disney released a book of Disney poetry?
Oh, you mean the masterworks of Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, the master.
Okay, so Bob Chapek says it's still too early to tell when they'll resume all of their operations. Their approach may include capacity and density measures as well as health procedures. Shanghai Disneyland will reopen May 11th.
What?
There will be a phased approach to reopening and
That's
will
in 6
include
days.
it will include the use of masks, temperature screenings, and other measures.
That is, well, I'll tell you right now, dude. I'm not going to Disney for a while.
I mean, even I love it so much, man, but I don't want to wear a mask at Disneyland. I can't fucking breathe through those fucking things,
But
man.
also, like, I don't know, like, isn't part of it going and meeting the characters and, like, are the characters going to have masks on? Because that's traumatizing.
There's
for
gonna be
sure.
like social distance Mickey.
Social distance Mickey and Minnie where they come in from different sides of the park and don't touch.
I mean,
and never acknowledge each other. So it looks like they're divorced.
That's just mom and dad got divorced.
I guarantee there's not gonna be character meet and greets for a very long time.
Oh, dude. Can you, I mean, just even, like, the basics of, like, sitting at a place and eating. Can't do that.
No.
I don't know if there's gonna be food, like, there's so many questions.
Oh, someone in the chat said this would bring back that 1.4 billion for sure. Oh, absolutely. Whatever they whatever they've lost, they'll make up for as soon as they go back.
Dude, they're gonna make up for it in, like, subscriptions for when they start Marvel Stage 4 or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like,
That Marvel
1
Campus or whatever.
Marvel, no, I'm just talking about, like,
Oh, the movies.
Marvel Phase 4. No, the TV shows. That's
Oh,
the Phase 4.
because they're also doing at the Disney parks. They're opening like a Marvel Land essentially.
Right, Marvel Campus.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they've got everything cornered, man. You like Star Wars? There's a Star Wars land. You like Marvel? There's a Marvel land.
You like Nintendo? Go down the block. There's a Nintendo Land.
You like Ghostbusters? Eh.
You're gonna have to go to corporate to hire a ghost.
Let's see. Disney ticket sales for Shanghai Disney will become available May 8th.
I guarantee you they sell out fucking immediately.
Parades and nighttime spectaculars will not be presented at this time, but there will be a special Disney character procession.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where they're all in chains. Because they said something bad about Z or whatever.
Disney will be using technology to help with social distancing through things like Play Disney Parks and virtual queues.
Big Disney will start using public shaming.
Wait, hold on, dude. Virtual queues? Do you have to put on a little, like, virtual reality helmet to wait in a line?
Dude, you laugh, but I might do that.
No, they have those already now, where you just put on your name on a list, don't they?
Put your
We
name in.
did that for
To
Star
sign
Wars
up for yeah,
To, like, get
yeah.
on the
It's just
ride.
in the app you can like queue up. But what's the point?
Turn your phone into a slave. Wait for me, phone.
Close interaction with characters will be suspended at Shanghai
They're gonna
Disneyland.
start selling chargers like nobody's business.
Disney notes that the box office results for Onward particularly negatively impacted due to its release date landing just before theaters began closing.
Also, it sucked. They're just covering their asses.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that part, but yes, it's also because it sucked. Wait, I saw it in theaters.
Uh-oh.
I did too. We both saw it in theaters.
I did not get popcorn, however, or a Coke.
You son of a bitch.
I remember watching that movie, and my hands were in my pockets the entire time.
It says Disney still believes in the value of the theatrical business, but they may have to make some changes due to changes in the marketplace.
Theaters are on.
So basically what they're saying is, hey, we accidentally bought up a bunch of theaters, and we were going to announce that we were launching Disney theaters, which was a thing. And we're no longer going to do that. I think they lost a lot of money on buying theaters, dude.
Yeah.
They were gonna El Capitan a bunch of theaters.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. There was gonna be Disney theaters where they would all the latest Disney releases would be there, but that might mean some other movies might not be.
Yes, that was the idea, was they would have contracts, and then they could contract releases out.
Which is kind of
of
scary.
Disney release. Oh yeah, I mean, dude.
It's with all that Monopoly shit that's really scary.
Yeah, what you're reading right now is basically like when in the thing when it was like other companies are looking towards us as to what to do. It's because they're the only company.
Right. They own everything.
Company is like a subsidiary of them.
They're probably secretly super relishing in the fact that all these companies have to shut down. It leaves less competition for them.
Of course. Why do you think billionaires made it was $350 billion more added to their wealth? It's they're all ecstatic.
Yeah.
They couldn't be happier. You're telling me I can lay off most of the people who work for me, stop their health care, and make billions of dollars?
It says
candy.
It says here that the face characters will not wear masks, but they will be at a distance from guests.
Interesting.
It says they continue to have big plans.
Mike Pence's, then.
Right, exactly. The cruise ships will not be running for the next few months. Disney has no plans to cancel the order of 3 new cruise ships. Let's see.
They canceled their order for 3 new cruise ships?
No, they said they will not be canceling their order.
Whoa. I heard a rumor that one of those ships is going to be apartments. They're going to have permanent stay.
Whoa.
Permanent guests.
I know that they put people, when people were staying at Comic-Con, they would park the big cruise liner right by the convention center, and then they'd let people stay in the cruise rooms.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
They did that?
Yeah.
During Comic-Con?
Yeah. Because the hotels were so full.
When's a Comic-Con type thing gonna happen?
A Comic-Con what?
Type thing.
Dude, it's gonna be so long. I think WonderCon or LA Comic-Con or one of them is doing a big online convention, and they're doing vendors and panels and all that stuff that you can log into and watch.
There's gonna be so many people dressed as Sub-Zero and Scorpion
in their bedroom, but it's only gonna be the top half of Scorpion and the bottom half is just underwear.
Dude, how funny would it be to do the reverse as a cosplay? Where you're naked up top, but you're fully cosplayed out on the bottom.
It would have to be something that's really good.
Oh yeah, like a fucking Minotaur or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that actually, now that I'm thinking about it, being naked on top and having a cosplay on the bottom is a whatever that thing is, half horse, half man.
Oh, a Minotaur or a Centaur.
Centaur. That is a Centaur cosplay. Have you ever seen a fat centaur? Have you ever seen one drawn? I've never seen a fat centaur ever in my life.
No, but I bet some cartoon has done it.
We gotta see a fat centaur.
Somebody send us a link to a fat centaur, would you?
Oh my god.
And may God have mercy on your search terms.
How about a centaur with the leg or the feet of a human?
How about a centaur with duck legs? 4 duck legs.
I think you're describing Donald Duck.
Yeah, I really am. All right, well, listen, I'm going to end this stream, and I'm going to say goodbye.
You guys have a great time.
But listen, I really, really want you to think of a movie that's on Netflix that you'd like to watch, and we got to get you on one of those shows tonight. That's happening.
Sounds
tonight.
good.
You told him how it works.
I'm
right?
down.
I told him how it works. He even got the Chrome extension.
But that it's gonna be people vote are gonna figure it out.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, but, I can sway them.
I'll pick a few. I'll pick a few.
Okay.
Yeah, pick a few.
And then we can all vote.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Zach, you're
All
good,
right,
buddy.
Guys.
I miss you.
Miss you. Love you. Stay safe.
Oh,
Stay home, everybody.
Should we
yeah,
tell
and-
people that we're trying something on Friday, or should we not say
Yeah.
anything yet?
Yes. There will be an announcement tomorrow on someone's Twitter.
Okay, great.
But there's going to be a live stream podcast. We have not decided on a name. We have one tentative one. But Friday, do you want to say, what time is it right now? Let's do 4:20.
Yeah?
Why not? Is that cool with you?
I think that works for me. Yeah. Yeah, let's do 4:20.
Great. All right, 4:20 on Friday, everybody. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, stay tuned for more info. But Zach and I are going to be doing some stuff, and I think it's going to be live, right? We're doing
It's
it
going to
live.
be live. Yeah, live.
It's
Great.
gonna be live.
It's going to be May. But
It's going to be June.
I
All right,
love you,
cuties.
Zach.
Love you.
You should watch Kung Fu Hustle with us
Before
tonight.
we go, let's all take a stab at trying to say Elon Musk's new son's name.
Oh my
AUA12.
I think it's a spur.
I'm with you. I think
I
it's
actually-
gonna be a frequency. It's just gonna be like.
This is my son.
Oh, okay. I found out how to pronounce it. You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It's
My name is the square root of Anthony.
Fucking
If you don't tweet, what you don't know is Elon Musk's son's name is the square root of Anthony. Dude, that is so funny, bro. Oh my god.
Thank you for coming, Barbara. You're a good girl. It's pronounced. Oh, someone says in the comments it's pronounced. Wash.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, cutie pies.
All right, Zach. Love you, buddy. We'll talk
Talk to you,
soon.
Love you, bud.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right, everybody. Well, listen. Thank you for joining me on this very fun Animal Crossing time. We'll play again soon. We had a great time. I had fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the Disney stocks talk. Starsk. But let's leave on. Let's see. Let's see. You guys got a request? Oh no, we're doing Little Wings. Yeah, let's end on Little Wings. All right, goodbye, everybody. Y'all are great. We'll see y'all next time.
The overheated Phil Thomas Cat here. This next music video was previously released on UZ several years ago and did enormously well back then, even with YouTube's required lower quality upload standards at the time. Although the music video was shot in standard definition, you will see a definite improvement in this upload compared to the 2007 release. Yes, it's another summer re-entry. Here's Little Wings by Mark Gormley on the Uncharted Zone.
getting heavy. There's a storm tonight. So far from home, the ocean close below. Will you make the morning light? Oh, little wings in flight. Oh, the path you weave is most certain to achieve the everlasting will of little wings in flight. Do you feel weary? Time is marching slowly. Nothing matters more than little wings in flight. Do you think that you'll find your way? Little foolish wings tossed about in the winds of fate. Do you hope? Do you think you stand a chance? The wind is steering colder, the sea is growing bolder, little wings. Do you hear the water on the rock below? I do believe you can make it through. Oh, little wings, the spirit is you. All you need to do is fly away. Hey, hey, little wings, fly away. Little wings, can you feel the bite? The ends a little nearer, soon everything will be alright. Little wings, can you fly a little stronger? The shore can't be much farther, it won't be much longer, little wings. Little wings, oh goodbye, little wings. Your journey is over, are you sleeping peacefully? Try again some other time. Everything remains except the sound of your little wings in flight. In flight. In flight.
Discover who's